Today we have gathered here to do the Guru Puja. Again, the reason is we have got a Guru principle within ourselves, as I told you last time. And also I have given elaborately the 10 commandments as expressed within us, which are describing the different types of essences within us. The essence of Guru Puja has to be awakened within us. That's how we are having this program here. Now, it is important that we have to establish the dharma within us. Without the dharma, you cannot have the ascent. And as I have told you before, that the cleanliness of your being depends on how much dharma you follow religiously. At the time of Moses, it was worked out, and all the rules and regulations were created for realized souls. But as I read in one of the books, it was very good, because if I had said this, people would not have believed, that it had to be changed. I think during the speech the children should not be here. It's better to take them out. After the speech you can bring them along. Those who make noises. Those who are quiet is all right, but those who are making noises, better to be out. If they are going to make noises, better to be out or near the door, so that if they make noises you can get out. So there is no disturbance. During the puja is all right. You could be at the gate, door, or some place from where you can go. So the laws and regulations that were given to human beings were actually for the realized souls who would understand. But when Moses must have discovered the way human beings are, he must have changed them to very strict rules, because with human beings as they are, one has to be extremely strict. They can't understand anything but fear. If you have a stick in your hand, you can put them right. Without that stick, human beings won't listen. They are only all right if there's a fear. Now if you see today, the condition of all the nations, those who are having leaders or prime ministers or presidents, they are all people extremely strict, very dominating, and very dry. And normally people like such people. Even Hitler succeeded because of that nature. So the character of a guru so far has been of a very strict nature for people who are not realized. Normally a good guru, Sadguru, he doesn't like to talk to people much. They throw stones, or they don't like to talk to people who are not realized. But if they are realized, then these gurus change their attitude towards the people who want to see them. There's a tremendous difference between a person who is realized and non-realized in the protocol of God. A man may be the king or anything, he'll be asked to sit outside. It has nothing to do with what position you enjoy. As long as he is a realized soul and not possessed, he is given the highest position. But if you are possessed, then also the guru will tell him that you get out from here, first get rid of your position and then come. And all these strict rules were there, that such and such person must be killed, such and such person must be given a punishment of cutting the hands, cutting the feet, even absolutely destroying the eyes. This was done because they were not realized souls. It was a great realization of Moses, I think, that he took to the another kind of law which is known as Shariat now, and that's what the Muslims are following. In a way it's good, I think, because people who are now normal people really deserve such a rule. But it should not be so fanatical that you cannot discriminate between a realized soul and non-realized soul. Now, the Guru within you will be awakened if you are strict with yourself. That's one point is very important. Unless and until you are strict with yourself, the Guru will not be awakened with you. People who are lazy lumps, who cannot sacrifice anything, who are very fond of comfort, can never be Gurus. Take it. They can be good administrators, they can be anything, but never a Guru. A Guru should be willing to live the way he has to live. He should be able to sleep on stones. He should be able to sleep under any circumstances. Not that the disciple should force on him, but it should be his own nature that he can adjust himself. Comfort cannot crawl on a Guru. Now those who want your Guru principle to be awakened must know that you should not ask for comfort. Even for a thing like that, yesterday you saw the dancing. One has to do real tapasya. Intensive tapasya you have to do. You cannot learn even a thing like dancing without going into a penance about it. So a Guru has to go through a penance is important. Sahajogi need not go, but a Guru Sahajogi has to do it. We have to have penances. And the penance can be any kind of desire you have. Say, supposing you are very fond of food. Just don't eat the food that you want to eat. If you are very fond of sweet food, then eat something very bitter, raised to power 108. And if you are fond of some sort of a very, as Indians are sometimes, very spicy food, then eat so bland a food without salt. Teach your tongue to behave itself. It doesn't behove a Guru to put his attention to food. I have seen some of the Sahajogis, they are all right when the food is there, quite concentrated. But when it comes to the program, they have no concentration. It's a sad thing. Such people cannot be Gurus. They can be cooks, good, or could be food tasters or something like that. Will suit them better. But if they have to be Gurus, they must learn to control their tongue and their desire. I mean, fasting is a good thing for such people. Fasting is very good. All the time they are worried, what are we going to have for lunch? What are we going to have for dinner? Such people cannot have their Guru principle awakened, neither they can be Gurus. So please be careful. The Guru must have control over the tongue. He must know when to get angry and when to be gentle. He must know what to say when, how much to say. That's why many Gurus have been more effective by not speaking. Silence is the best way you can help others. But when it comes to explaining Sahaja Yoga, you should speak. But I have seen with some people, they are very eloquent when it comes to nonsensical things. But when it comes to Sahaja Yoga, they don't know anything about Sahaja Yoga. So you have to be the master of Sahaja Yoga if you have to be a Guru. Not only in talking, but in your behavior, in everything. And the karamat.